Welcome to Mermaid Love Tarot for your 5-part weekly bundle reading. I'm a counselor, a 2-time award-winning actress, and tarot reader. Enjoy your reading.
Hello, mi gente. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your 5-part bundle reading. Greetings from New York. My name is Priscilla, and I am not just any tarot reader. We are going to begin your reading with angel answers. In case you don't know what mi gente means, it means my people in Spanish. I am originally from Guayaquil, Ecuador. I live in New York, and I am probably the only reader on YouTube who reads in English and Spanish. So the way this works is one day I'll read in English, the same signs. The next day I read the same signs in Spanish. So with that being said, I invite you to go to my channel, check out the English and Spanish readings with English subtitles, learn a little Spanish, and become a subscriber. So you guys, the reason why I say I'm Priscilla and I'm not just any tarot reader is because I'm not. I have over 2,000 videos that show the proof is in the pudding as I predict the cards and the cards come out. I have yet to see any tarot reader do that, and I say that humbly. So your first 2 answers is perfect timing. You might be in the process of doing something and asking yourself, is this the perfect timing? Am I going to get this done? Should I not? It's the perfect time, because God's time is always perfect. And we have the card of it's up to you. So do not let anybody get in your head. That is what I'm getting. I use this cup of water to channel messages. And my guides are telling me that you should not let anybody change your mind with regards to something that you have, because it is entirely up to you, right? No one can force you, say or do anything that you don't want to do. All right, you guys, I ask that you, I want to bring your attention to this QR code that you will see here as the video goes on. You will see different merchandise, jewelry, different types of things that I have. And I have also chosen like bracelets and helpful things for your protection. A lot of spiritual stuff. So all you have to do is capture the QR code, and that will take you directly to the store where you need to go to purchase that. And in the interim, probably purchase other things that you may like. I am also open for personal readings, you guys. So check out the description box. I am currently working on my website so that you are able to book your readings there. All right. In addition, I have an Amazon store. You can go and check that out. I created a video of St. Benedict on how to protect your homes, particularly your mirrors, because mirrors are portals to let any negative entities into your home. And I walk you through the whole process so that you can protect your homes. What else? I have memberships available. So, go ahead and check those out. Join, because you will receive exclusive videos. I will be going live 3 times a week and answering your questions weekly when you join me live. All right, we are moving on to your energy check, okay? And our first card is Angel of the Sun. The number 39 might be significant to you. The number 3 means coming together with your community. We might see the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, or any other oracle message relating to that. If our spirit guides want to give us synchronicity. The number 9 means abundance, okay? It says starting something new, expanding creativity. All right, I'm hearing take 15 minutes to take the time and think about your creativity. How can you make extra money? How can you have another source of income? Hence the reason why you have it's the perfect timing, and it's up to you. Don't sleep on the laurels, my friends, because when we sleep, we don't gain anything. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? I love Capricorn. It's my opposite sign, as I am a Cancer. I love me a Capricorn. Love, love, love. I say this all the time, every time I do a video. Now you have keep going, right? They show us a path that you should not ever stop. If you stop to take a break, that's fine, but not in other words, hangman mode, cool, but to stay there hanging forever, not cool, right? You may be coming in unity with somebody. The number 2 might be significant, the 4 and the 4 in any combination. 4 means stability. So you're looking for your stability. You may be coming together with people who want to collaborate with you, who might take you places, right? Or you might take each other places. When you join heads, 2 heads are better than 1, right? And that might bring you into a collaboration in perfect timing. And then we have step into divine timing. You couldn't make this up. Oh, I couldn't make this up if I tried. We started with divine timing as I was speaking to you. It was actually perfect timing, but I added the divine timing. And here we are. Step into divine timing. When you help yourself, God helps you. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. They are aligning your path. Delays are not there to scare you. Delays are not there to set you back. Delays are there because it's not the time yet, right? You couldn't eat a cake that you just put in the oven and it's not done. You couldn't do that. I always love to check your love energies, so we're gonna do that now. What do we have for Capricorn? All right, I never take the cards. You can forward as I shuffle. However, sometimes my guides do want me to take the cards, okay? But I don't suggest you forward the reading as I'm doing the 5 parts because they connect and you might be missing something, all right? If you keep explaining, they're not listening, okay? So you may be with somebody, anybody, right? Because love is anything. Love of a friend that's just not listening to you. You're not being understood as much as you're trying to make yourself be understood. They're playing dumb as if they don't hear what you are saying, okay? This is the kind of games they like to play. All right, we are moving on to tarot. Okay, we should see the 3 of Swords, the Fool, the Hangman, the 9 and 10 of Pentacles, the Tower, because I feel like here the Tower is so very necessary. So is Death, because I feel like you're going through a transformation. Okay, we might see the 8 of Pentacles and the 6. I feel like you're very focused on what you need to do right now, because as the cards say, and the Sun and the Star. We might see the Justice. Check out my shirt, you guys. I had to wear my tarot shirt today. I love the Justice card. If you see it back there as well, it's my favorite card. There might be somebody who literally has their eyes on you. This is the 6 of Coins, as I just predicted the card, all right? So is there somebody that may be really focused on you? You may be focused on something, like I just said, the reason why I called out this card, right? I'm not just any tarot reader, and I say that humbly. So here you go. The card that I just shared with you. And then you have the 6 of Cups. All right, you got to wake up and smell the coffee, all right? I said this to you when we started. There might be something that you may have been hanging, that you may be feeling bored with, right? But yes, you know, you did what you needed to do. You stayed focused. You accomplished something, right? Okay, but you still have cups right in front of you. You still have opportunities right in front of you. And the divine is telling you, let's go. And then you have the 9 of Cups, right? So a wish fulfillment, okay, that you're getting. Something that you have been waiting for a really, really, really long time. And now here it comes, because you manifested it, because you put in the work, because you did what you needed to do. All right. And I mentioned the 9 of Pentacles. All right. We are going to move on with, also you guys subscribe, because when I go live, I answer free tarot questions. Okay. Oh, let me just take a moment to explain the egg ritual before we move on. Because the egg ritual is very, very important for your protection. Okay, I walk you through. Sometimes people think they know what the egg ritual means, and think they know what the evil eye means, and they have no idea. I come from an indigenous family where we use egg rituals all the time to handle fevers, vomiting, diarrhea, okay, to release energies. Because every time we walk, we come into contact with other people's energies, okay? So I say that to say, check out that video. I leave it at the end of all videos together with the Saint Benedict video to protect yourself. Once again, I call your attention to the QR code on this corner. Shop away, scan it, takes you to the store. All right, moving on. It says you have the Queen of Cups, all right? You may be teaching somebody something. You may be being very compassionate towards somebody, or somebody towards you. Remember that the Queen of Cups receives, the King of Cups gives, okay? You may be receiving a lot of emotional support, because with the 6 of Cups, okay, you are not really paying attention to the things that you need to pay attention. You're kind of like with your head down. And then this card comes in to show you, I will give you support. I will support you. I will be there for you. All right. also in staying focused in the things that you need to do. What do we have for my beautiful Capricorns? Okay, so when you hear me say mi gente, because I'm so used to it, it just means my people, and you are my people. Also, you guys, thank you so much for the beautiful comments. I was sharing with the Spanish public that I was literally crying last weekend from all the beautiful messages that I received, and those are the things that keep me going, believe it or not. Those are the things that made me get up off my sofa and continue to do what I do. All right, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles. I told you that. Okay, I told you it will come out with the 9, the 10, because I just feel like there is a whole bunch of abundance that's coming in. Abundance to the point that when you're gone, your family will continue to receive everything, your legacy, your money. Remember that abundance is anything, right? Abundance, a person coming into your life and helping you, right? Resources that come out of nowhere. If one minute you don't have the money to go on with your business, you'll continue. Why? Because it's the perfect timing. Because God is telling you this is the time that I need you to do this, because you're going to be successful. Okay? And then you have the 7 of Swords. Remember that everything that glitters isn't gold. Remember that we cannot trust anybody. We see their faces, but we don't see their hearts. All right? So be very mindful in discerning the people who come into your life to give you or to use you, right? It's up to the discretion of your discernment. And you might think that there are things standing in your way. She's sitting there with an umbrella, right? She's dealing with 2 different situations. It's raining and the gates are up, right? She thinks she can't move on, but she absolutely can. What she needs to do is get up, take those wands out of the way and keep it moving, right? There's nothing really stopping her. There was nothing stopping you. However, I could see that you took a little break, but you need to get going. All right, you need to get going. And at the bottom of the deck, 4 of coins, pentacles. What's in the shadows is what we're going to check next to see what it is going on. What do we have in the shadows as you watch this part, if you're watching the short, with money and career? What is in the shadows, guys, for Capricorn? Show me clearly, please. One more shuffle. If not, I'm taking the card. Thank you. All right, and now you have the 9 of Pentacles. Once again, I'm not just any tarot reader. I predicted both the 10 and the 9. Energy does not lie. Okay, so, you know, when somebody says, I'm a tarot reader, are you really? Question mark. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. What does in this independence cost me? All your hard work, but it pays off, right? So that is the question they're telling you to ask yourself, okay? You shouldn't even fall back, not even to gain an impulse, right? You should keep on going. You should keep on doing what you need to do because you are on the right track. I couldn't make this reading up if I tried. Okay, so you have Cancer, Scorpio energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, you're in your own energy, and Cancer once again. All right, you guys, those are your signs. Later on, I'm going to give you more. All right, we are moving on to money and career. What do we have for Capricorn? And guys, it's not me just talking. I have evidence. Over 2K videos that show that when I predict the cards come out. Rewards, right? Because of all your hard work. This is money and career now. You are cashing in on all the good work you've done. I just said that. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. Okay, keep going. That's what the whole message is. Keep going. We saw it over and over and over again. The message is very, very clear, right? Not even to take a little impulse, you move back. You're already at the cusp of what it is you want to accomplish. What do we have for Capricorn? All right, and it says financial health. Monitor and improve your financial health. Regularly review your credit score. Manage debt responsibly and plan for future expenses, right? Not necessarily because you're planning to just spend your money on nonsense, but you could be using this money, you know, to better your career, to invest that money, right? And make it grow. All right. And it says budget planning. Create a realistic budget, list income and expenses, allocate funds for savings and investments, and review your budget regularly to stay on task, right? You don't want to fall back. You want to make sure that you're making your money work for you and not the other way around, right? Not wasting money that we know we could be using for something else. Not because you're wasting it, right? Because you're using it for something else. What do we have in love for Capricorn? And it says, I wish I can understand you. This could be you. This could be somebody in love. Remember that love is love of a friend, romantic love, whatever love, okay? They are having a hard time understanding you. You're having a hard time understanding them. They're telling me, they're showing me two people sitting down, having a very mature, fair conversation. There may have been a little bit of injustice. Somebody is not happy with the things that are happening, okay? They want to speak more. You want to speak more. Things need to be said in order for you to reach happiness, okay? Because there's something that's out of balance. Something out of balance. Thank you. You deserve the best. So either you or this person is starting to realize, okay, I can't keep doing this. You know, I need to understand him or her. I need to, you know, invest more, pay attention, give as much as I'm receiving, okay? And not letting somebody feel completely unhappy. All right? Okay, we are now moving on to our oracle messages. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Okay, take a break. Your brain needs a minute. Yeah, I told you in the beginning to take 15 minutes to tap into your own being, to tap into your mind and see what it is that will make you happy. How can you make more money? What can you do as a side hustle, right? How can you increase your money, your finances, right, in a positive way? And you need a moment, you need a break. I feel like your mind and your body has been all over the place, okay? And you just need to take a chill pill and really, you know, think about things. It's gonna come to you. Speak to your guides, they're always listening. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. I gave you the analogy of the baked cake, right? That things will happen when they are ready to happen. You don't have to keep checking it. You don't have to be doing anything because God's timing is perfect. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. Okay, keep watering your seeds because it's happening, Capricorn, all right? The message is clear and nothing is a coincidence. All right, I didn't take out the secret card ahead of time, so we are going to take it now. All right, and it says, the cosmos, number 36, 3 in any combination, 6, well, 36 in any combination. It says ascend. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness, right? This is a lot about awareness, about being aware. What should I do next? What can I do? Who can I collaborate with, right? And don't put yourself into a bubble because that is not going to bring any collaboration if you're not outgoing and, you know, seeking people to help you, right? But you're going to have those people. All right. So KTH, they're giving me the name Katie, Thomas, Hector, first name, last name, nickname. And for more signs, you have Gemini, you have Leo, and you have Aries. A lot of fire here. All right, you guys, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. Remember that when we give, God gives us tenfold. So it doesn't cost anything for you to like, share, and subscribe. Put me out into the algorithm so that I can continue to bring you these wonderful messages. One love. Remember to live in love and harmony. And remember to help anybody, no matter who they are. Take care. One love. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thanking you for watching. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.